Hi, I'm Coach Weird. I've been coaching 2 Overwatch for a little over a year. I played the game since it came out. I'm also a GM off tank. But I'm going to be going over some ball basics in laning phase and transitioning into your engage. The VOD I'm using today is a little bit lower. It's a low 4K lobby, but everything I'm explaining is applicable to anybody who's playing this comp. And the situation I'm explaining for is when you're playing a dive version of this comp. In this case, running an Echo, which is still fairly divey. Everything is still the same with Sombra for the most part. In fact, it's easier. But like I said, everything's still applicable. And this is when you're retaking and attacking, basically. Defending, you're generally just a lot of things still apply, especially if you're setting up to, especially if you're setting up to like hit like on defense, like everything is still very similar. But this is like especially everything is like especially true when you're retaking or attacking. But what I first need to explain is the actual engage, like what our engage should actually look like, right? And it's important to know this because this is the end goal of the comp. This is the end goal of what we're doing. So our core, which is made up of our supports and our D.Va, will be positioned around here on the stairs, ideally, and they start spamming until the engage happens, but they're there, and then eventually we'll be able to walk. Onto their core, like our ball D.Va will be engaging around. Well, not our ball tracer. I mean, will be engaging hopefully around here. Our ball can go in through main, like up that way, through behind, or even just here and like even just from high ground and slamming. He has plenty of ways in, and our tracer will be falling up through high ground. And then our Echo in this case is going to be over point, and it's able to shoot stickies into point. And now what we are forming is a triangle. And this is what you're always looking to make when you're engaging on this comp. And what this effectively does is that when we have this many angles on whatever we're engaging, they are not able to have enough CC to stop all of that. And it's going to enable everything in our comp to go in, our core to walk, and they will collapse because we have all our angles. So now that we know what our engage is, it's important to understand that this is only possible if our Brig, Zen, D.Va are not pressured or dove from their ball tracer. Now why this is that if our ball tracer are walking up and get engaged on by their ball tracer, we won't be able to peel because we're engaging, and even if we manage to live, we are putting resources into peeling and effectively killing our dive because we're not helping out with the engage. Our core's not helping out with the engage. Our people will just get killed, murdered, and they will die. Like our core will die after they die. But this is why every fight is starting with a laning phase. Now it's important that we never skip this step. I mean, if we have like picks, then we've basically already completed the laning phase. But we always want to like do this step. So the first step is that we're trying to get info, so our ball can roll in through behind on this point. Get info. If we're on a Sombra, it's super easy. We know where their core is, and what we're searching for are their ball tracer. Because what we want to do is mark them and force them out. We don't even need to kill them. If we kill them, that's even better. But if we force them out, force out recall, get the ball to half, so we have to roll to get heals, go to mini, go to mega. That is the ideal. Because of that, they are not able to stop and go and engage on our core when we're doing our own engage. So this is what laning phase is all about. It's all about eliminating the threats. In this case, as I explained, it's the ball tracer. Now, I will show you, we properly do it. It is sloppy, obviously, because this is not the highest level of play, but we do execute it like fairly well. So we get the info that the ball is there. Our Echo is immediately marking that person. He's already discorded, He already discorded the ball, and then he's getting marked, and he messes up and tries to roll for Mega, and we kill him. And their Tracer feeds in turn because he's trying to help their ball. The D.Va dies as well, doing the same thing. Yep. So this now with our ball, we are free to engage. Now we kind of rush our engage a little bit, but because we have such an advantage to gain from the laning phase, it's super easy to engage anyways. And now if they were better and they had better ults, they could have potentially turned this fight because we rushed our engage. So that's why we want to make sure we still have the triangle, especially if they have an even stronger core. Like if you're playing against Orisa or something, if you force out the Tracer or something, whatever, you definitely are still gonna get punished. They could have punished us here, but we don't get punished. But that's okay. But we properly executed the laning phase, and now we just engage for free. Alright, so that was all very basic stuff, and I just find that a lot of teams just don't really grasp this, and it's even teams that I've even good teams, they'll still skip steps. They'll skip lanes, and they'll still just rush things sometimes. And it's just important that we're not rushing the laning phase. We're not doing it. It's just the most important thing on our retakes and our attacks. Alright, I think that was about it I had for the VOD. If you found this educational, or have any feedback, feel free to let me know. This is again all very basic information, and I plan to make these for very specific concepts like this one, and just make a bunch of these in the future. So yep, thanks for watching.